In today's video, I want to talk about something that's often misunderstood: narcissistic abuse. Why is it so confusing? Now, why does it take so long to leave? And why do we keep doubting ourselves even after it's over? Let's unpack this together. Okay, first of all, narcissistic abuse isn't always cruel. A lot of people assume that narcissists are always loud, they're mean, and obviously toxic. But here's the thing: narcissism doesn't mean that someone is cruel 100% of the time. And that's actually part of what makes it so confusing. If you've ever lived with a narcissist or interacted with a narcissist, you might think that he really made me feel special, because there were good moments too. And that's the very exact thing, because narcissistic behavior can include affection, attention, gift, and thoughtful gestures. Let me give you an example. A person I know used to tell me that her partner used to surprise her with a gift or flowers right after they had a huge fight. A fight where he had insulted her, where he had done things that you normally don't do in a fight. And the flowers, they did soften the blow, and they made her question herself. Maybe I was overreacting. And this is called intermittent reinforcement, which is a psychological pattern that keeps us hooked. And the second part I want to talk about is that kindness doesn't cancel the harm. So you might have heard that, but he said he loved me. Yes, and that might have been true in its own way. But if that love comes with manipulation, dismissiveness, or fear, it's not safe love. And that's where cognitive dissonance kicks in. You're stuck between two conflicting truths. He cared about me, but he also hurt me deeply. And that emotional tug of war keeps you in this loop of guilt, of loyalty, and self-blame. The third part of this that I want to bring up is that, yes, the good moments, they were real, but so was the pain. Healing doesn't mean that the text, the late night cuddles, or the jokes weren't real. Healing means no longer using them to justify the harm. And it's human to cling to memories that felt loving. That's how we survive pain. We focus on the light. But don't let those glimpses of light blind you to the bigger picture. The fourth part in this is the strings that are attached to the things that the narcissistic person does. Because narcissists, they can, of course, do kind things. They might help us move, they might plan a surprise party, they could say something incredibly supportive. But here's the catch: their nice things come with strings attached. They're often done to maintain their image, to keep you dependent, or to gain praise or validation. This is not generosity, it's manipulation disguised as kindness. Number 5, why it hurts so deeply. And here's what makes narcissistic abuse so damaging and confusing, because it's not just what they gave you or did toward you, it's to a great extent what they failed to give you. They consistently withheld love, empathy, protection. A friend of mine once said, I felt lonelier in that relationship than I've ever felt as a single. Because emotional absence, when you should feel close, is a kind of betrayal. And this betrayal is quiet, invisible, but deeply wounding. And number 6, when it comes to why the abuse by a narcissist can feel so incredibly confusing, it's about the patterns that erode us. Because those good moments, they don't erase the patterns that slowly chip away at our heart. The way they twist your words and deny your reality. The silent treatment that makes you fear abandonment, the guilt tripping when you try to set your boundaries, the lies and emotional tug of war, the unpredictable withdrawal followed by blame. These aren't just bad behaviors, they're psychological weapons that leave lasting scars. And I would say that healing from narcissistic abuse, it's to embrace the fact that there were good with the bad. You no longer need to choose between the good or the bad. And you can say, yes, there were good moments, but the pain was real too. I deserve more. And you do. You deserve consistent love, real empathy, and emotional safety. All three. And if this theme resonated with you, I'd love you to subscribe. I talk about relationships, boundaries, and how to heal and thrive after emotional harm. And remember, healing starts after seeing clearly what's been going on. So thank you for watching and all the best.